What up? My mic not working, making noise. What about now? What it doing now? Do it sound good now? Yeah, my bad, y'all. I don't know what the fuck that shit be. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I started doing that. Ever since I went over, he said froze. Sound like popcorn popping. It sound like it right now? Sound good. Is my sound good now? Or what? Like, I don't know why I doing that shit. Oh, good. Now, okay, bet. Okay, bet. I don't know why I be sounding like popping popcorn. I don't know why I be doing that shit. That shit is crazy to me, man. But I don't know if y'all heard me or not. He said, yeah, it's great. Okay, good looking, six shooter. Good looking, my boy. But as I was saying before the mic tried to take over the show, I like the moves the Minnesota Vikings are making. Year before they were popping. Yeah, I don't know why I'd be doing that, man. But the Viking released both defensive tackle Hargrave and Allen. They hit Jalen Redman with that exclusive tender. So they working out a new contract for Jalen Redman, and that's good news because we all feel like he is the future for the Minnesota Vikings at that defensive tackle spot. So that good news though, but the Viking making moves, I ain't think they really gonna make. I thought one of these tackles they was gonna rework their contract. I ain't wanna do it, but they ain't do it. Love the string, good looking. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video. And the Minnesota Vikings are making move. Hargrave delusional. Yeah, Hargrave said Brian Flores defense is not for no defensive tackles who want to get to the quarterback. Like Redman ain't got a problem getting to the quarterback. It's just your lazy ass. Cody say Hawkinson should go away. Yeah, I think Hawkinson is next. I don't think Rob or whoever calling the shots is playing around. I think TJ Hawkinson is going to get out of the building, man. I think the Minnesota Vikings front office is going to give everybody what they want. That TJ Hawkinson out of the damn building. Draft a tight end and use Josh Oliver. Because I'm tired of seeing TJ flat-footed ass run out there on motherfucking routes. I'm not gonna lie. Like that dumb scale don't know what they are doing. I don't know. And the Raiders sucking right now. Their quarterback was bad. Two-tone. Yeah, we need a rookie. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell all Vikings fans this, man. Y'all listen, man. Cause y'all got on me when I said we need to trade Jordan Addison. I'm just gonna throw something out there for y'all. When the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill away, okay, she'll be here in a minute. Hold on, y'all. They're on the wrong feet, girl. You gotta cut that down. I'm live. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hold on. When the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill away, y'all, and we talking about Tyreek Hill, they got a first round pick. They got a second round pick in that same draft and a fourth round pick. In a year after, they got a fourth round pick and a sixth round pick. They got 5 draft picks for Tyreek Hill. Even Justin Jefferson. Trade Justin Jefferson's ass for them 5 picks. And them picks for the Kansas City Chiefs turned out to be Trent McDuffie, Sky Moore, Rashee Rice, an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, and another offensive lineman. With them 5 picks they got. TB, what's the deal? Daniel, what's going on? He said, did we sign Murray yet? No, we ain't signed Murray yet, though. You think the Bears would trade for Addison after? Bro, we would not trade Jordan Addison on motherfucking Bears, bro. Matthew, what tip is you on? Happy Thursday to you too, my boy. Get a first pick or early second. That's what I'm saying, Cody. Why can't the Chiefs trade a best wide receiver or trade their best cornerback? But I got a Vikings fan telling me we can't trade Addison. We need him. We can't trade Justin Jefferson. We need him. Like, what? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Tyreek Hill like one of the best wide receiver in the NFL when he got traded? And he only got traded because he wanted more money? So why we can't trade Addison or Justin Jefferson? I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm going to make a short about this later on. I'm just going to throw this out there right now. If the Kansas City Chiefs will give me pick number 9 in this NFL draft, their second round draft pick, their fourth round draft pick, they next year fourth, and next year sixth, I am trading Justin Jefferson to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not lying to y'all. Jefferson got to motherfucking go. I'd rather sign Jordan Addison on a cheaper contract because you can get more from Jefferson than you can Jordan Addison. 5 draft picks. I'm sending Justin Jefferson on his motherfucking way. I'm not going to lie. And all y'all in the chat going to say, I need 2 firsts. Bro, Tyreek Hill ain't go for 2 firsts. And they damn on the same fucking level. I'm out, Chi. Can I get some of your... For real, y'all? Why they trade good player, but they do not trade the black bad player, but that needs to be traded? What? I don't know what you're trying to say. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to catch up to the chat. He said Addison will get you a happy meal. That's what I'm saying. You trade Jefferson, you rebuilding this bitch fast. We traded Randy Moss so Jordan Addison can be traded. That's what I tell people. The Chief paid the rest. What's good? TB, what's the deal? Your message got through, my boy. TB, I appreciate you 100%. But TB, I just was telling the Vikings fans, the Chiefs traded away their best cornerback. But before that, they traded their best wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. And in that draft class, they got the first round pick, a second round pick, a fourth round pick, and a year after, they got a fourth and a sixth. If I can get that same package deal for Justin Jefferson, Jefferson have to go. I'm sorry, y'all. You can't get all that for Jordan Addison. You can get a lot for Justin Jefferson, and Addison will be way cheaper if you re-sign him compared to a Justin Jefferson contract. Justin Jefferson or Addison, one of them got to go. I seen the motherfucking Seattle Seahawks trade DK Metcalf. What'd they get for that? What'd they get for DK? Let me see. Because DK was the Chiefs. I mean, he was the Seahawks top receiver. They got a second round pick for DK Metcalf, man. It's time for the Minnesota Vikings to make hard and tough decisions for this roster. I like the direction they're going right now. I'm dying to see what they do with TJ Hockenson, foot flatted ass. I think TJ needs to go. I'm going to be real with y'all. I've been saying that. It's crazy. The Raiders want 2 first round picks for Max Crosby, and the Eagles want 2. Hey, Matthew, it ain't crazy. Somebody going to cave in. I'm not going to lie. So I think Max Crosby is going to the Bears. I think the Bears are trying to get some draft picks and free up that cap space to get Max Crosby. If the Bears get Max Crosby, boy, oh my God. Ooh, that shit would be nasty. I'm not going to lie. It's because Jefferson been for too long on the Vikings. Yeah, get rid of his ass. Who need a receiver that bad, though? I don't know. They might come down with some. T-Bass say Justin every contract would make it tough. I don't think a lot of teams want to pay 35. But hey, T-Bass, I feel you. But all the Chiefs fans been telling me on the internet when they made a post and I commented on, I said, ain't no way y'all can get Justin Jefferson. What you mean? As right now, we got $20 million in cap space. We can create some more cap space. So cool. So give me them draft picks You can have Justin Jefferson. Go Birds. Man, your Eagles are shot down dead, bro. And I see y'all trying to trade Saquon Barkley. I think Murray to Jefferson would be awesome. Plus Murray mobility add another dimension to you right, but shit. KOC don't want to see no Kyler Murray running around the Seahawks. Hey, good young Vikings don't. You right about that. I hope. I hope not. Don't speak that. I'm just saying. He say tripping Bob. Why y'all so afraid of trading Justin Jefferson though? Like I don't get the love affair with Justin Jefferson, and y'all scared to trade him. There is no better wide receiver that you could get instead of Jefferson on the bro. You get any receiver, bro. Look what Puka Nacua doing. He was a late round draft pick. Look, it's a lot. I can name a lot of wide receivers who admit. Look at like, bro, like what would JSN drafted in? I think the Bengals could afford just that'd be right up the Bengals alley too. I would call the Bengals too. Agreed. Charles Kelsey is Kelsey the problem fuck you talking about. Murray to Jeff. Bro, Kelsey don't want to see that shit. Fire Kel. Man, we been on that. Because it won't happen. It won't. It could happen. Shit, I'm trading Jefferson. Or I'm trading Addison. One of the motherfuckers got to go. He said hold on, my shit fuck it up. They glazing him. Okay. What T-Bass say? They said right from the beginning that Jefferson contract signing was a mistake. That's something you do when you Super Bowl winner. And well, yeah, the Vikings don't, so fix it. Trade them to the Kansas City Chiefs for them draft picks, and let's keep it pushing. Then with that first round draft pick you can trade that bitch for a draft pick for next year and more draft picks. It's not really hard to fix the Minnesota Vikings, y'all. Y'all just don't want to fix the Vikings because y'all are in love with skilled players. That's the problem we have. Why you need an Addison and a Jefferson? Why you need an Oliver and a TJ Hawkinson? Like, who do that? We haven't had elite wide receivers since Randy Moss, fan one of the number one guy. We had him. We had Justin Jefferson for a lot of years. And you never know what Addison might come into or the dude we draft. You never know. Shit, you see, we found fucking Jordan Addison and motherfucking Justin Jefferson and shit, trade they ass. At least Quasi isn't fucking up the draft this year. I think they could get to the playoff if they change Jefferson because so Jefferson again a little old. No, I don't think Jefferson again old. Gil, what's the deal? I don't think shit wrong with Jefferson though. Okay, she be here in a minute. Go sit down. Yeah, I don't know though, man. Jay Naylor super underrated. We need to keep. Bro, ain't no way we could keep no damn Jordan. Listen. Hey Josh, you pushing now, my boy. You trying to keep Jordan? You trying to keep Jalen Naylor too? Y'all ain't trying to fix the Vikings, man. I'm talking to a dead dog. Y'all ain't trying to fix the Vikings for real, man. Y'all want all these toys just because, man. It's like y'all ain't trying to fix the Vikings, man. I'm by myself, man. Thing is with the NFL anymore, the scheduling mediocre team have a shot at getting to the playoff with a weak schedule. That's why the Vikings go. Hey, T-Bass, you right? Hey, you see New England, T-Bass? You right about that. But you can't help. You don't need to play who you play though. I say you do the schedule, man. You like the NBA lottery. You pick your schedule like that, shit. Like we could get a wide receiver that jump over backwards on like 4 guys. We could get anything. Better than Addison. Diggs is available. Diggs ain't coming back here, bro. Diggs trying to go somewhere to get paid and win. I think Diggs is a good fit at Baltimore or Tennessee or the Commanders. If I'm Diggs, I'm trying to go to the Commanders for like a 1-year deal. Bro, it's just me. I want more defensive player drafted. As I try to be for a more developing player, even though both like veteran player, I don't know what to expect. I feel you though, but that veteran shit is over with. Vikings fans are comfortable with going to the playoff every other year, even though they don't have it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all just okay going to the playoffs every other year, man. Y'all ain't trying to go to no Super Bowl. Don't no team go to no Super Bowl with the shit the Minnesota Vikings got put together, man. You paying 2 tight ends. You got the higher paid wide receiver down there. Then y'all trying to pay Jordan Addison. Like, come on, man. That is a sign of fucking failure right there. You don't do that. No, keep Diggs out of NFC East. I don't want to see him in that division. I'm just saying the Commanders is a good fit. If I'm Diggs, that's where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to the NFC East. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You see, Diggs like going to the team. Ravens need an old line and a quarterback for real. Bro, the Ravens got a 2-time MVP quarterback, bro. He might fuck up in the playoffs though, but they got a good quarterback. Fuck the playoff early. Yeah, can we tank one time? Shit, tank for what? Tank for what? To draft another wide receiver? And to sign him, Jefferson and Addison? If the quarterback is in the face of the franchise, you have a problem. I want to say that. Shit, Sam Darnold ain't the face of the franchise. He got it done. Did go to Carolina. That's a good one. That's a good one too, Carolina. I ain't think about Carolina. Barely you did that wide receiver. I don't think he'd go to the Bears. And I think the Bears trying to pull off a motherfucking move. I think the Bears trying to get Max Crosby. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Bears trying to get Max over there. Because their defense is ass. But I don't know, y'all. That's just my thoughts, man. I feel like the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens, if they can get their stuff together. He said, Dale, what's the deal? Tampa for who? Stephon Diggs? I trade Addison somebody to listen, man. I'm gonna make it short about this shit. Addison or Jefferson gotta go. I'd rather trade Jefferson because you can get more from Jefferson. I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all what the Chiefs got for motherfucking Tyreek Hill. Shit, they got a haul. I'm trying to get a lot of draft picks. That would be great. If the Bears get Crosby, they would be scary. Hell fuck yeah. That would be a scary team. Go sit down. She be here. I'm letting know she here. He said, I want Max on Dallas. Can Dallas even afford Max Crosby right now? That would be good though, but Dallas still gonna do Dallas things, so they need a quarterback. Hopefully they don't. I'm still mad about Michael Parsons. Yeah, but Michael get paid too much. What's your thoughts on Jaden McCarthy and Kyler Murray rumors? Honestly, man. Is that your baby mama out there? Hold on, y'all. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. He said Chat BT auto drafting for us this year. Don't say that. My bad, y'all. My bad. Damn. People way too much on emphasis the quarterback anymore. Like you need a superstar. You need that's it, T-Bass. Like I don't know, man. I'm not like just like Kyler Murray would be fun, but I'd rather use Carson Wentz, another quarterback, and throw JJ back out there, man. Like what the fuck? Woo! If I can trade Jefferson, they will get a lot more than Addison. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'd rather trade Justin Jefferson. The time is now. If we want to build this roster and take control of the NFC in the NFC North, we gotta make a tough decision, man. Like you trade motherfucking Justin Jefferson, you might hit on another wide receiver or two. Build that offensive line. Build that defense line. Get a stud cornerback, a stud safety, another linebacker. Like it's a lot you can do with some 5 draft picks. You can trade down, get more draft picks, and hey, you can do a lot. Defense went. Look at Seattle, Cody. They traded DK Metcalf and put JSN at the number 1 spot. They ain't miss a beat. Like we forgot they traded DK before the season or during the season, whatever the case was. Trading Jefferson now would be a big cap. Boy, fuck the cap issues. You could fix that. Shit. What about next year and the year after that? Chicago had a good GM. I think he realized their Super Bowl window is not wide open yet, so they won't trade for Crosby giving away all those picks. Shit, why you feel that, T-Bass? Shit, they was 1 game away and a couple bad plays away going to the NFC title game last year. I think Chicago Bears window is wide open. Did you go for a jar? Hell yeah, I did. Feel like it. Shit. No, Jim, we're going to get fleeces off. I don't think so. I could say this. I don't think Rob playing that shit. Because I thought Rob was going to rework one of them defensive tackle contract. He got rid of both of their asses. And I think TJ Hawkinson is motherfucking next. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Because I've been telling y'all, we need to cut TJ Hawkinson. Ain't no reworking no contract or nothing. Get your flat-footed ass out of Minnesota now. We seen enough. Left out, y'all better not waste y'all money on Kyler Murray. I take Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray ain't getting paid, but the fucking league minimum, what is it, 2.5 million, 3 million? Shit, you crazy. I signed Kyler Murray for fucking $4 million. Even 5. For 1 year? For Chicago, did a lot of edge rush this year in the NFL. Yeah, it's a lot of edge rush in the draft, T-Bass, though, but you don't know how that shit gonna be in the NFL. They might not pop in the NFL. You know, if you get Max Crosby for about 2 years, you own to something. You know what he brings to the table. And what you got to lose? You got a quarterback on a rookie deal, and you know you won the NFC North last year. You were a couple seconds away going to the NFC title game. Your defense need addressing. If I'm not gonna lie, if I'm the Bears, I'm not sending 2 first-round draft picks. I send that second I got from Buffalo and this year first to Oakland or to the Raiders for fucking Max Crosby. The problem with the fans fall in love with a player and you talk about trading them, they feel like you ripping their heart out. You ain't lying, Davey. Like, damn, like Jefferson is cool, but y'all don't think we could get another Jefferson? Like, look at all these young wide receivers coming to the NFL. Bro, a receiver and a running back damn near is a dime a dozen for real. I know you got your Saquon Barkley, you got your Gibbs, your B. John Robinson, but you got a lot of nice running backs out there. Bro, I feel like they trade McCarthy before they trade. You ain't lying. They probably would trade, but man, ain't nothing wrong with JJ McCarthy, man. We gotta turn up, so fuck. That's what I'm saying, AJ. Like all that bullshit shit the Vikings was doing years ago, we ain't going for that shit no more. We ain't going for that shit, man. Addison or Jefferson, they probably won't do it this year, but next year they need to be traded, man. And if you trade Addison next year, you're not gonna get as much as you could this year. Give me a second, you can have motherfucking Jordan Addison. You gotta pay him his money. Give me a second. You know what? Give me a second in next year draft. Cause when KLC don't get fired, I want us to have a lot of draft picks for the new head coaches in a new gym when new people come in this bitch. So give me a second next year and probably a fourth this year. Some shit like that to make it sound even sweet. Rob had been in the building for a long time. Can't be too dumb. Might have learned. I think he might have learned something. Learning from the Christian Ponder. They going back. Like down here, he really was ass in college. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at signing on. Like he might have learned his lesson. I'm always aboard on giving somebody a second chance. I'm not gonna lie. He might have learned his lesson. And he was on board when we signed Kirk Cousins. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? CJ, 1 year for $3 million. Shit, sign me up. Shit. Who do I talk to? Everybody is spending and replacement. Hey, Davey OG, everybody. Everybody. Everybody can go. It ain't one person on the Viking team that won a trade right now for some draft picks. I'm not gonna lie. Hell, I would even trade Dallas Turner for a first round draft pick. Defensive Trey Henderson from the Bengals, a free agent. Awesome. Bro, we can't. You look at it. We ain't getting no Trey Henderson, bro. You looking at big fish. You gotta look at like a rotational player for the Vikings to bring in. Rob been here for a long time. Yeah, Raymond, what's the deal? Trey Henderson about to be a buck. You think he going to the Bucks? If I was the GM for the Bears, I get a rookie quarterback contract. I'm on the close. They got Caleb Williams, the first 3 picks, and building a championship team, and going out and get one guy. You could though. I feel you. T-Bag, I feel what you saying too though. What you saying not wrong. I'm saying if I was the GM and I'm looking at what we might do in free agency, then Max might rework his contract to take a little less. If we guarantee about 2 years out of his 4-year contract, because the Bears O-line is okay. They might need another veteran receiver. They might need a few pieces on defense. But if you got a pass rush, that's help out the secondary big time. So they corners might not be that damn bad for real. If you get Max Crosby, and I don't know who the other defensive end is, but he might be okay. But playing with somebody like Max, shit, you're going to be a better player. Trey Kelsey for a second, shit, no doubt. You don't know how to build a team. Bro, Nathan, I know how to build a team. I'm trying to get the Vikings to recipe on how to build a team. The fuck are you talking about? Darius must improve. Both guard must improve. Need a center. Eric O'Neal, not to mention receiver, got to catch with their hand. Ride with 9. Yeah, I think we do need a center. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We need a center bad. If you're the GM, you have to have an attitude that your picks are going to work out and not have an attitude on rolling the dice. And ain't no T-Bad. I'm rolling the dice like the motherfucking LA Rams. The Rams say fuck them picks. They get who they want, and they won the fucking Super Bowl off of saying fuck them picks. They cheated the fucking system. They cheated the game, and I would cheat the game just like the motherfucking Rams. The Rams don't play around. They know they need a cornerback. Go get Ramsey. They know they need a defensive end. Go get Von Miller. They know they need a quarterback to run their offense. Trade Jared Goff, trade some draft picks, and get Matthew Stafford. They won the Super Bowl that same damn year. Shit, the Rams know exactly what they doing. And I respect the Rams for doing what they doing. I ain't got time playing with these young boys. They might hit. I ain't got time for all that. Go trade for somebody, bring them in, and let's try to win this bitch now. The NFC is wide open. Like, the NFC is wide open. You can't name one team that run the NFC. The Seattle Seahawks not about to be the same team next year. They lost their OC. They about to lose their best offensive player. They about to lose players on defense. So as of right now, You don't know who is the best team or which team run the NFC. It ain't no team. The NFC is wide open. What position besides quarterback is the most needed position or priority to the draft? In the draft, I would say it depends. Do they sign a center in free agency? Like, it's hard to talk about the draft where we ain't do shit in free agency. Like, I could say center, but what if they sign a center in free agency? So you know they not going to draft a center high. I can't really speak about. I don't know, Gil. It's hard right now. But I would say in the draft, I would say corner, defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, and probably a tackle or some shit like that. These are too many people get all excited about the agency anymore. They need to worry about having about 2 or 3 consecutive successful draft. That's how you always have and always will. Yeah, that's true though, but different team got different recipes though, T-Bad. You could do like the Eagles did. You could hit on your draft picks and you could cheat a little bit. They went and traded for A.J. Brown. They went and signed Saquon in free agency. And they signed a few players on defense too in free agency too, if I'm not mistaken. The year they won a Super Bowl, like it's different ways, T-Bags. You can go about it though, but you got to hit on the draft picks. Don't get me wrong. You got to hit on your late round draft picks, especially if you trade in first and seconds. You got to be a team that can draft in a late round. We over the cap, though. Just draft in this scenario. We over the cap, so we gonna draft. I would say safety. My first pick, I think the Vikings, if we over the draft, I would say safety would be high on my list. Then I'll go with defensive tackle. No, I would go with safety, cornerback, defensive tackle, running back, offensive lineman, and linebacker. That's how I would do it if I'm the Viking. The round had Aaron Donald when they did all those trades. Good luck having one of those best defensive player. Yeah, they did. Hey, I just said you got to hit on your draft picks. And when they got Aaron Donald, but let's not forget, you act like Aaron Donald was on his rookie deal. He was getting paid when they won. He said what the Bear gang doesn't have really high confidence in one of the edge rush in the draft. Take him work out. I don't know. The Bear could go your route though. Or they could do what the Rams do. The Rams motherfucking cheat. The Rams don't play. We all know the Rams secondary was bad. And they said, fuck the veteran. We want Trick McDuffie. And I can respect that. Would you draft bad player available, not draft for need? Yeah, I would draft best player available though, but damn. I don't know. That's hard. Because I ain't drafting no motherfucking wide receiver. Or no tight end at number 18. And you know, you got other things. Saquon 18, no matter what. Trey, Gennard, Addy. Only way I would take that tight end at 18, bro, if I traded Gennard and got a second or a first. That's the only way. But they said Gennard is getting a lot of steam right now. They say people might offer a first or a second. He got to go. Shaq, what's the deal? But the Rams also draft very well with the picks they do. Yeah, they do. They hit. I said when you do what the Rams do, you got to hit on late round draft picks. Bless them. Tyson, what's the deal? Aaron Donald with number 1 overall pick too when we need to suck to rebuild. You right about that, Gil. Fuck them picks is the best strategy. Hey, Shaq, you hear me? Especially when you right there. If I'm the Bears, I'm going to get Matt Crosby. Trade, hold on. He say trade first Gennard and the second for Myles Garrett. Hell no, I don't want no damn Myles Garrett. We are not Myles Garrett away from doing nothing. Ducks tight end. Somebody just said something about him. Only way I'm taking him if I got a first or a second for Gennard, and I got 2 firsts I'm working with in a motherfucking second round. I 100% agree with you. Hodgson is toast. That tight end, from the Bucks, from the Ducks is nice. I like him. I ain't gonna lie. Make the O line, D line better. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting in the trenches. I have to. Shaq say F them picks, EGA, how we roll. We still draft a CB a corner. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It depends though. If I get a first for Gennard, I would take that safety. I would take that tight end at 18. And when the other pick I got for Gennard, I'm taking the safety that we know can play right away. And with the other pick in the second round, I'm taking motherfucking a D tackle. You can get freaky with the draft at that point. Get an offensive lineman. Get O'Neal replacement. The guy from Oregon is not the only tight end. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of ways you can go about the shit though, man. But the Vikings need to come off the draft with a day one starter at that safety spot. Don't be restructuring Brian O'Neal contract kickers. No, hell no, T-Bath. I'm saying I would draft O'Neal replacement high in the NFL draft if I can get a first or a second for Gennard. Because if I get a second for Gennard, I got my second and I got a first. I take that tight end at 18. I'm taking a safety that could play right away, and I'm taking a tackle. Then after that, do what the fuck y'all want to do, man. He said it's at least 6 good tight end. That's what I'm saying. It's whatever though. However y'all want to paint it. I'm coming away with a tight end that can play right away, a safety can play right away, and a tackle can play right away. The tackle is going to sit behind Gennard. You going solo today? Yeah, man. Y'all got too. They got too carried away on the live stream. D Wood. They got too carried away on this bitch, man. Like, damn. I'm not a fan of trading away high draft picks. As far as who, T-Baz? What you mean? Fred Warner type of linebacker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Vikings got a lot of holes. And y'all want to keep Addison and Justin Jefferson. Are y'all trying to build the team or y'all trying to look pretty? Like that's the point I need to know. If I can trade Addison and Gennard both for second round draft picks, they asses out of the motherfucking building. We're gonna see what Todd Felton could do. Wait till later round when a tight end might be available. That's an option though. You don't need no motherfucking. Don't say y'all. No, not you, D Wood, not you, bro. I'm not saying you. You all. You know what I'm saying. We do this shit. You know what I'm saying. Other people go on the bitch just. The bitch be going crazy. I be like, damn. What the fuck is going on? No type of courtesy. Motherfuckers is rude. Safety is the hell no. I won't Warren, Davey. I ain't gonna lie. Is that Davey, my boy Davey? Is that him? Off ball line. Yeah, we need a stud at that linebacker spot. A stud at safety. A decent tight end. And we need a stud at that running back spot. But the Vikings, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Addison got to go, man. We thinking about nice rim on a hootie. Hey, you ain't lying, Gil. We trying to paint this motherfucking car. We trying to put rims on the bitch, fix the inside. And the motherfucker got a V6. Can't even run. Can't even run against a V8. He said pick should be safety. I could agree with that. Cornerback, D-line, and O-line. I wouldn't disagree with that, Tyson. That would be, then I would go running back. I wouldn't like, that's a straight draft order, though. Yeah, this team had a lot of holes on both sides of the ball. That's why it needed for a soft. Yeah, and trade some motherfucker. The NFC North is too good. You might as well not even try. Bro, Nathan, what are you saying, bro? Nathan must be bored tonight. But he said, yes, you are exact on Addy and Gnar for a second. Let B4 draft those three. Hey, man, hey, listen. All show, no goes, though. Huh? They would get 2 free on the live chat. Hey, Dale, getting 2 free on this motherfucker. You hear me, my boy? Shit, people like, you gotta pipe that bitch down, my boy. You give a lot of motherfucking play. You gotta pipe down, my boy. And I can't do shit but respect that though. Shit, like you ain't lying. I respect that. You right. They getting too wild, too reckless. We not as ass as y'all make it seem like. We not ass though, bro. But we have a lot of hoes. I do not want him. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tyson. I do not want him in the first round, bro. I'm not gonna hold you up one bit. If we get him in the first round, I'm gonna be like, the Vikings ain't do their homework. Ain't no way in fuck I'm taking him at pick number, unless they gonna trade down and add another second or a third and take him. But ain't no way in fuck I'm taking him. We are a bun. I don't know what Shaq talking about. Shaq, please explain to me what you are talking about. We got 2 fucking corners. We ain't got no safety. We ain't got no center. We got 2 running backs. So you tell me what's going on with the team. Please tell me. Lion finished last. Kick return versus Chicago for a playoff. My boy, where you been at, Davey? Man, long time no see. How you been? Shit. Y'all keep on forgetting about the Baltimore Ravens gang. Shall we not saying the team is as well? We are saying you can't beat in a win out mode all the time and not be winning. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, D Wood. It called free agency. Bro, we ain't got no money like that. We might can add a player or 2. And them not gonna be good players. We have to get young pieces and turn this roster around over. We are one of the older teams in the league of the past couple of years because you ain't lying. Like, fuck free agency, man. I'll get a linebacker in free agency in a corner, though, for real. But safety spot, I'm leaving that to a young buck. Mike about to sign me at running back or linebacker. Hey, boy, you can't move like that. We 44 mil over the cap. Hey, somebody tell me what is our cap number as of today? Because we ain't 44 mil as of today. We can't be. We done cut some people and shit. Ain't no way in hell we 44 mil over the cap. And Gennard about to get traded. I think the Vikings gonna get a first round draft pick for Gennard. I'm not gonna lie. I think Gennard is going to bring the Vikings a first round draft pick. We didn't. He said we didn't cut no one yet. We cut the 2 defensive tackles. The fuck you been watching? We told them they will be cut. Bro, they been cut, bro. Let me look this up. Well, the cap probably can't reset because the league year ain't start yet. Let me see. Yeah. Man, they about to recut. They about to cut Aaron Jones, Jonathan Hargrave, Jonathan Allen. Yeah, but you know the league year ain't start, so I don't know how that should work though. But you know they getting cut though. But when we do cut the people, what the fuck our cap gonna be? I think the Packers will win the division next year. Who they quarterback gonna be? Hope you right about Gennard, though. Get a high draft. I'm not lying to y'all. I think we can get a first for Gennard. I'm gonna be real. We ain't gonna get a second. Doubt it's gonna be a first. And I'm trying to tell you, we can get a first. The right team will give us a first. I'm trying to tell you, Jordan Love is elite. Man, get the fuck off my chat. Jordan Love is fucking trash. We cut Jones. He will get picked up by Seahawks. Seahawks. I don't think Seahawks want no Aaron Jones. The Seahawks are gonna go to the NFL draft and get them a running back. The Seahawks know what the fuck they doing. You see, they told Kenneth Walker ass to motherfucking bounce. They said, you can leave, my boy. You done won a Super Bowl. Go get your bag, my boy. And I'm not mad at Seattle about that. Yeah, you scared of, bro. Ain't nobody scared of the Packers, bro. The Packers only made the fucking playoffs because they extended the fucking playoffs. The Packers the last 3 years been a fucking 7th seed. Jordan Love ain't never win the NFC North since he's been a starting quarterback. John will be a good backup. For who? The Seahawks? Man, the Seahawks don't want no motherfucking Aaron Jones. You know what I mean? Running back is out there. I would take the Atlanta Falcons backup running back. What's the name? Aguilar or some shit? If I'm Seattle, I'd rather sign him. Like, fuck it. They don't want no fucking Aaron Jones. This man said Jordan Love is elite. And which motherfucking league? Tyler, yeah. Now I could see Seattle getting him. Training Gennaro will complete Quasi drafting a Dallas Turner and giving up too much to get Dallas. Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, even when we get a second for Gennaro, that shit right there is good. Agar not a bad running back. I will sign White as our backer. Who the fuck is White? Devin, not Devin White. You talking about dude from Tampa Bay? That running back? No, I don't want him. He don't do shit to me. He don't do shit for me. I'd rather keep Mason. Gennaro not worth the first. You sound crazy as fuck. Gennaro contract ain't shit but $17 million. With Shaw White, yeah. I don't want him. He alright. He don't move the needle for me. I'm straight on him. Man, you crazy. Man, you can get a first for Gennaro if you go to the right motherfucking NFL team. I'm not lying to you. The right team will give you a first for Gennaro. Gennaro always hurt. That ain't my problem. That for the team who trade for his ass. And he ain't always hurt. Is he always hurt? He played it. I don't recall him being always hurt now. I don't know about that one, Ty. Gennaro is a stud, but like JJ is Dallas era now. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I'll take a second for him. If you give me a second round draft pick, you can have his ass. Like, let's be for real. A second is good. And shit, you can do what you want to do in the NFL draft. You got 2 seconds and you got a first. Shit, no should be 3 motherfucking starters right there. Mainly 2 on defense and probably 1 on offense. Cause I'm getting one of them nice running backs. Ooh, he said, "Give me a second and a fourth." I'll take that now. I'll take that over. I don't know. I would take that. If Trick McDuffie worked, pick number 29, ain't no way Gennaro first. He went to a team that needed a fucking cornerback. That's why you keep on talking what he ain't worth. It ain't about what you see. It's about a team need. You really think Trent McDuffie is worth a first? And you got to pay him? The Rams just needed a cornerback because their corners are so ass. They ain't had no choice but to give up a first. And it was pick 29. Like, that like New England asked up for Gennaro for a first round draft pick. Pick 31. That's still the first. Trade Darisaw ass it. Nah, Darisaw is always hurt. He said DJ Moore to the Bills. That was big. That was big for the Buffalo Bills. But I don't know why Chicago would trade him. He was like one of their top 3 motherfucking receiving and receptions. So I don't get that part. I told you I think the Bears are trying to get Matt Crosby. So they trying to clear up some space. Cause that's the only reason I see you would trade motherfucking DJ Moore. Cause Rome Medusa ain't showing me shit. I'm sorry. I'm not no Bears fan. I don't watch the Bears all the time, but when I do watch the Bears, he don't do shit. I watched the whole game. This motherfucker ain't get the ball one time. Skol. Rock hard, what's the deal? First time listening. I can hang here for a while. You right on Gennard. First and third, I'll take it in a heartbeat. I'm trying to tell you. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you did it, my boy, and I appreciate that. We gotta talk sometime about how to fix this. You right, you on the right page. Hey, for real, Dave, you know me, man. Like he said, Reek Willing, I will go after. Hell no, man. That man, he about to get paid. We ain't got no money like that. Did will end up playing for the Bears or another NIC North team. I think D is going to the I think he going to Tennessee for real. I could see Tennessee throwing him a bag and he going over there. Tennessee got a lot of money and did like the AFC, and he loved playing with quarterbacks who was up next. I think Cam Ward is gonna have a good year this year, and they got the money to pay him a $15 or $18 million contract. D Money, what's the deal? Either fit the rebuild timeline to Jefferson career to trade Jefferson. I'll tell you, I'll trade Jefferson. I'm trading Jefferson for 5 draft picks to the Kansas City Chiefs. You got 2 first-round draft picks. Give me that pick number 9, your second, your 4th, your 3rd and 6th, and next year, and you can have Jettas. You can have them. I'm not gonna lie, for real. I'm gonna rebuild this bitch fast. Tennessee, where receiver go to retire. Shit, I don't give a, but they do got a new head coach over there. I do like their head coach. I like their OC. They got a lot of money. So that is an appealing place to go. And plus, they ain't the motherfucking AFC South. They can easily go from last to first in the AFC South. He said Ken Ward fuck up everything he touched. I don't know. He ain't had shit. What the fuck? Who was the receivers last year? Like, I don't know shit about Cam Ward. How long you gonna be on? Man, probably about an hour. I don't know shit about Cam Ward. Cam Ward wasn't working with shit last year. He looked all right when he did play, though, for real. Shit, at least he played every game. Shit, I give him that. But you think Stephon Diggs give a fuck? Will he go? If Tennessee offered that man $18 million a year, you think Stephon Diggs give a fuck? Hell no. I think New England paid him what, $10 million last year? Zoe won't read blanks. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. No, y'all just want people, dude. Y'all just want people, man, that the Vikings gonna have to spend a lot of money on. That's y'all problem. Y'all looking at the name. Y'all looking at the motherfucking name. Y'all just want the big name player, Tyreek. Boy, that man about to get paid. That man done won the motherfucking Super Bowl. Ain't nobody doing that shit. We over all that shit. That shit played out. Oh, let me see something real quick. That shit played out, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stephon did don't care about none but them kids. No, Stephon did care about that motherfucking money. He want that money. Played the entire season, but had less wins than McCarthy. Bro, his team was way different, man.
What up, G? Sorry, I got this all out here cooking. You know what I mean?
Honey, what's the deal? Where you at?
Oh, I'm outside, brother. You know, I got the grill going. You
Oh,
know
you
what I'm
brought?
saying? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm out your way. You got the thing on it. Oh, you know what you doing.
It's dark out here. You know what I mean? I got to be able to see some. You know,
Yeah, man.
cooking, cooking
So,
like our off season is cooked. You know what I mean?
oh shit, the Vikings cooking. Vikings cooking right now.
Nah, I'm talking about these fans, man. They crying about Grenard. I'm like, get Grenard out of here, bro.
Oh,
Like they crying about Grenard, bro.
they is.
You ain't see the timeline? They're like, man,
On what? On
Grenard.
what? On Twitter?
Yeah. Oh,
I
Grenard, bro, Grenard. I'm like,
don't know,
come
but bro,
on, bro.
Twitter is Twitter is full of people that don't know football. Why would you want? But D Money, why would you want Gennard if he played the same shit Dallas Turner played?
I'm about to say Dallas right there, and he younger, and he did more this year. I mean, what are we doing?
I'm just saying you could get a second for this motherfucker or a first.
Right.
So let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Because we
Mm-hmm.
trying to rebuild the Minnesota Vikings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just keep in mind the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill, and in return, they got a first round pick, a second round pick, and a fourth round pick. In the next year draft, they got a fourth and a sixth. Now, would you trade Justin Jefferson for that?
Yeah.
Thank you. You got Vikings. You got
you
some
so
Vikings.
sometimes it's just too crazy to give up, dog. Like it's just, you know what I mean? It's too crazy. Like some stuff. Like even with the DJ trade was crazy to me.
What DJ trade?
I think they gave
Oh,
him like
you saw DJ Moore?
yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, not that trade. The corner.
Oh, Trent McDuffie.
Yeah, that
But
was crazy. That
you,
was crazy.
you
But
got
I'll
to think
do
about you got to think about it, though. The,
it.
the Rams were desperate,
Yeah. They said, no, we need somebody that got some experience, some playoff experience that can go right now.
and I respect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, D Wood. It's time for Dallas Turner to play, man.
Yeah,
It's time.
Dallas had a good year. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, he got all the physical gifts you need.
But like I tell Vikings fans, bro, they get mad at me when I
Mhm.
would say we need to trade Addison for a second round draft pick. Oh, we need a first.
Bro, wide receivers are a dime a dozen, dog.
Bro, and
Like,
what has Addison done for you to get a first?
come on, man. You can get I was like, you could get another Addison, bro. How many wide receivers have we had over the years? You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
finding a wide receiver is not a hard thing for us. You know,
yeah.
they was just talking about signing back Naylor. Naylor can go too. Bye.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm
you can't
saying?
get him.
You paying 12 million for Naylor?
No, I'm saying you can't you can. I'm saying you can't trade him.
Oh yeah.
But shit, I'm gonna
We
tell you
try
what though,
we try to
the
get under this cap, bro.
it ain't that though, man. Like at the end of the day, D Money, bro. Like we gotta make tough decisions, bro. Like
Yeah.
TJ Naylor can go, but Addison can go too.
No,
TJ
I
had
don't. I,
he
I was with Addison leaving. That was like one of my first picks. I said, "Oh, Addison can really go."
and
I'm look.
TJ needs to go.
Hey, you already know how I feel about TJ.
What you like?
No, he could go.
Uh,
I don't need a tight end that falls after the very first pick, the very first hit, dog.
yeah. Hey, like you said, this don't trade away star players. Remember Dallas Hunt. That's what the Vikings have to fix, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. We done seen the Chiefs trade away two stars and
Mm-hmm.
with top five in their positions. We done seen the Seattle Seahawks trade a DK Metcalf away in his prime. And they gave the keys to JSN and they won a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold.
We just watched the Seahawks and the Bears do a full freaking rebuild, bro.
What the
We
yo,
haven't rebuilt this whole time.
he said, yo, what the fuck did Hawkins say about Murray going to us? Oh, he said Murray to Jefferson would be nuts.
Yeah.
It would be, but see, they don't know the ins and out. They don't know KLC. They gonna know KLC gonna get mad when he gets to running around.
Oh,
And he
that's
say,
what I be telling. That's what I be telling people. I said, man. Look,
it sound fun.
Kyler can spin the ball, man, but he ain't for
Yeah,
that all that improv. He is
yeah,
not
but
for that.
KLC don't want the man
He
to
gotta
what that shit called when you he don't want to play off script.
no. No, no, no.
He don't want that shit.
Nah, he wants you to be a point guard. Just drop back and throw it. 3-step drop, go.
Yeah.
3-step, 5-step, 7-step.
Wash. Yeah, Hoxley needs to go. Fuck Hoxley. He said Kelsey hate. Yeah, Kelsey hate mobile. Kelsey wasn't a mobile quarterback. He hate
Right.
mobile moves.
Yeah, and with Kyler, you gotta make some plays for him to get out from the pocket.
And
That's what he does.
y'all know what's crazy, dog? Before I got on this line, bro, I'm playing Madden, right? And I've been TJ for Oliver, right? Man, they got Oliver speed at 86 and TJ shit at 83. I said, you know he fell off. He had been faster than Oliver. I said, oh my God. Boy, listen, it's time for him to go.
Oliver been getting open this year. That's why I was like, man, Oliver is slow. He's slow as dirt too. He got no breakaway speed, but he don't go down on the first tackle either.
Man, hey,
You can arm tackle, old boy. He's going down.
let's be for real, y'all. KLC don't want no damn good quarterback for real, man. This is all propaganda shit for KLC to keep on collecting a motherfucking check. If I'm the head coach and if you making plays off script, I don't give a fuck. The shit look good. Good job. Bro, I wouldn't give a fly. KLC don't want that. KLC was sent here to do what he do, to keep us on a mediocre level.
I'm about to say Aaron Rodgers made a career off of that, off script. That's what he did.
That's what he, bro. Like this KLC shit got to stop. And Vikings fan being in love with these players needs to stop. Like, we got to stop this shit. Jefferson ass can be traded. And for y'all talking about, oh, we need a Herschel Walker. No, motherfucker, you gonna get these 5 draft picks like the Chiefs got for motherfucking Tyreek Hill, and we gonna keep it pushing. That's what we gonna get for Justin
We
Jefferson.
we need to get younger and we need to get depth at these positions, and this is the draft to do it. So
And
get rid of these old cats, man. All
and
right,
we
there was folks that was crying about Jonathan Allen. I said, what did Jonathan do this year? What
and
did
we
he
need to
do?
free up some motherfucking money so we could bring in a stud motherfucker.
Yeah. And then Hargrave was sitting there crying about
Beef
uh b- um
beef up.
B Flow C his stuff, his system, and I'm like, bro, don't I ain't trying to hear that, man.
Yo big lazy ass. Shut up. Big lazy. Redman gets to the quarterback with no problem. But that's what I'm saying, man. The Vikings for real, y'all, is in a unique spot where they could turn the bitch around in one season. Let's be for real, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh and say what you want to say. We don't know what Todd Felton could do. We don't know.
Nope, we don't.
Todd Felton was straight in college. You don't know what he could do running with Justin Jefferson. Like me personally, I'd rather keep JJ for another year or two. I'd rather trade Addison for a second round draft pick and keep it pushing for real, all honestly. And let Ty run with Justin Jefferson, draft a tight end. You got Oliver, draft a nice running back. Tell KLC you're going to run the ball or we kidnapping your family. Do what you got to do to get the man to run the football, man. Like this
I
shit is
ain't,
real.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Metellus could go too. Looking at this safety class, I'm looking at these guys, dog, and I'm like, bro, he can really go too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I would keep Metellus elite to mid-season, try to run up his draft spot and try to help him to teach the young boys some shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like like sometimes you need a veteran who not too old to teach the other young bucks a thing or two though.
Ain't that what who was it that we got? The oh my god, what is his name? It's
The
getting
safety,
bad now. The
the safety
corner.
corner.
Not
Rogers,
not Rogers. Other side.
Akuda,
Not him either.
Brian Murphy.
Yes. Somebody Byron Murphy could be that because he moves around a lot,
Man,
and he
Brian
could
Murphy
be that.
he ain't teach nobody shit. That motherfucker really. I've been told y'all we shouldn't even sign his motherfucking ass for real. No fluke ass interception he got that one fucking year, man.
Oh, you calling him Theo? You calling him a Theo Jackson? That what we're doing?
He right around the corner. That motherfucker, man, man, like that first year, He had him in like that was cool though, but where your cover skills at? Like that was cool. Like I ain't want to resign him.
He said, "Nah." Yeah,
No,
Theo went. He disappeared like crazy. Like,
but
dog,
but
come on, Theo.
but like me, I keep Theo around though.
Oh, okay.
See me personally though, bro. When you young and you not really getting paid shit, I'm all aboard to keep you around for another year. You might learn something last year. You might know. You might realize I gotta go more harder. And like you might learn from your mistakes. I'm all aboard. Keep a young player around for another year and see what happens. But I'm tired of signing all like I told D Woods earlier. A safety is going to be a rookie that can play day one. I'm not signing no veteran safeties. That's going to be a rookie that played week one. He going to be a rookie.
Hey, shooter, six shooter. That's my problem. Like we got Metellus moving all the way around. He forgot how to tackle.
Mm-hmm.
He
I,
claimed he a dog. I mean, where'd the dog go? You know what I mean?
what up, though, Fade? He says six more catches want to quarterbacks to throw. He ball away if he play isn't there. Yeah, man, but I don't know. Like I don't know how you feel, but I've been talking about shit for the past 2 months, probably. Like
Oh,
I'm
Ryan
big.
Kelly can go too.
Who?
I said Ryan Kelly need to go, and McNeil or O'Neal. I think O'Neal can go too. I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
hold
but see if I'm the Vikings, this is how I'm planning. I'm trading Gennard for a second. They're not gonna trade Addison, so I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm trading Gennard for a second. So you got a first and two, and you got 2 seconds. I'm drafting a safety. I'm drafting a defensive tackle,
you.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm drafting an offensive tackle that you
Mm-hmm.
know can play right away. And I'm gonna let
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let him sit behind O'Neal before that trade deadline end. Cause maybe a team that lost an offensive tackle or something might get desperate, and you might get a second or a third for O'Neal. Then I'm gonna slide a rookie in there. That's how I would play it. We
Who you
got
want? Who we gonna get a running back? We gonna get a running back in the third.
man shit. Shit. We got 2 seconds. Oh, I'm tripping. If we trade Gennard, it all
We
depends on
get
like
if we do trigger now, we get 2 seconds or 2/3. So yeah, we could probably make that happen.
yeah. I would get a running back in the first 4 rounds. Oh, we ain't got no
Yeah.
fourth round pick, do we?
I don't think so.
So I would try to trade Gennard for like a second.
I mean, if we could get a second and a fourth form,
I'll
I'm
say
good with
that.
that too.
I would take a second and the fourth. I would take that for Gennard because you might have a team like New England. Somebody might want to offer you the 31st pick. No, motherfucker. I want that second round pick and I want that fourth round pick because I'm taking a safety, a running back, a tackle, and a defensive tackle in the first 4 rounds. Hell yeah, defensive tackle high
Yeah,
priority.
he's high priority. Yeah,
I told you at 18, T-Bass, I'm taking Caleb Banks. They talking about that tight end. I'm taking my
nah,
I'm taking my
Caleb,
boy from
dog.
I'm taking my boy from the city. I'm taking Banks at 18. And in the second round, I'm taking Warren. Yeah. Yeah.
Caleb gonna eat up all them blocks.
What him and Redman? Man, listen. I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell you.
and I'm not on board with the signing oh boy either.
Who?
Um, Walker. I'm not on board with that either.
Who Walker?
K Walker from Seattle. Cause
Kenneth
they talk
Walker?
about they say he won 14 million.
Man, we can't who's man, we can't afford no fucking Kenneth. Who the fuck said that? Man, we can't who even looking at Kenneth Walker? Like if you looking at Kenneth Walker to the Minnesota Vikings, you don't know
Nah,
about
nah.
football.
I heard that on the joint. The what was that inside the NFL or the football joint that be coming
Yogi,
on in the morning?
what's the deal? My boy
What up?
Yogi.
What up, yo?
Yogi, who the fuck you at, man? What the fuck you at, Yogi?
I don't want no running back that costs over 6 to 8 million.
Bro, we can't afford no Kenneth Walker. For you to even say Kenneth Walker to the Vikings, bro, you don't know the situation we in. Thank you, T-Bad. Too much money for Kenneth Walker. And we need tackles. We need centers. Like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
We
I'm
need a
saying.
whole.
Fans don't
We
know
need
shit about
corners.
football.
We need corners and safeties too.
Man, I'll tell you, a safety coming in the draft. But we do need a veteran cornerback, though, and a rookie corner. I can't say that.
I don't mind giving Rogers another shot, though. I would just still. We still need
He
to
got
get
a
somebody on the
contract.
other side.
He
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
Yeah, no, you keep it him. But shit, I would bring in another veteran cornerback, a cornerback. I think it's like the hardest position to play when you a rookie. So I would bring in a corner in one of them rounds, and I would sign a veteran cornerback. So hey,
I think the corner from that's the other thing. The corner from Seattle, I think he's gonna cost too much too.
who? Tyreek?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was I just told somebody. And they
yeah.
got mad at me talking about you don't want nobody. I said, bro, y'all going over.
Y'all want
Y'all
these
going
big names. We can't afford that, bro,
y'all
at
gonna
all.
y'all going after people that done won the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, they
Like, come
were.
on.
They trying to get paid, bro.
Yeah, they shit. They all want money now. They won the Super Bowl. If I can't Walker shit, you could send me to the who the worst team in the NFL? Shit.
Hey Nathan, why would I sign Aaron Rodgers when I can get Kyler Murray for 1.8 million, dog?
Yeah, that's what I would tell him. So I forgot who it was. I said, bro, if we sign Kyler Murray, bro, it's gonna be the league minimum, like $2 million. You crazy? I'll stick with what I said at the end of this year. I would spend every draft pick on the trench at both sides of the ball removed. Yeah, I would too though, but I would have to slide a safety and a running back in there though, T-Baz. I ain't gonna lie. Zoe want that great value of brand type of player. Hell yeah, hey man, listen. You don't need no big name player, man. You want somebody to come here to build a fucking name.
What
D
up,
Wood
fellas? What's
was
good? What's the deal, man?
how you feel?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm actually liking the Vikings' moves right now. It's looking like Rob is basically trying to do something with this team, man. You feel
I,
me?
I was just telling D Money about that shit. Like the Vikings cooking right now.
Hey, the thing about it is, though, Viking fans, I'm gonna be trying to real quick and get out. Viking fans gotta understand, you can't try to be in win now mode and not actually win anything. It comes a time where you gotta reset this roster. If you look at the regime since Kwesi and KLC's been here, they haven't developed anybody that they drafted. They actually cut more draft picks, traded more draft picks than they actually developed. Now it's time to get back to development on the roster. And if you out there and you crying about Jonathan Gennard, Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and all them other older players, you part of the problem. I'm gonna just say that shit. I'm gonna
Fact.
just say you part of the problem because if you want this team to be a perennial playoff team and actually compete for a Super Bowl, they're gonna have to reset this roster. That's why, if you look at it, the Vikings is one of the only teams that make the playoffs every other year because they've been relying solely on signing free agents to fill all their needs. We can't do that no more. And I'm happy that Wilts finally put their foot down after spending all that money last year to say, we ain't spending all that shit this year. We ain't doing that. Y'all gonna have to coach these players up that we draft or get rid of them. It's on y'all. That's why everybody in that front office, to the coaches, to the training staff, all the way down to the motherfucking water boy, they don't know this right now.
Yes,
Straight up.
I don't think Rob. I don't think Rob playing either.
He ain't playing, bro. He ain't. Hey, you got somebody that been with the organization for 28 years. He done saw this shit multiple times. He ain't playing. If they
Hey,
really want to actually be a Super Bowl team, you gotta reset. But that's all I got, though. Y'all, I gotta get out though, man.
I'm gonna kick you off because you might end my shit.
Yeah, kick me off, kick me off.
Hey, D Money.
What's good, G?
They just said I hate this news right here. I thought they were doing the right thing. Now they fucking with me. They said the Vikings are not willing to deal Jonathan Gennard. Like
To
what?
who?
They don't want to trade him.
Oh, they say they don't want to deal them.
They don't want to trade him. Like what the fuck?
Well, what? I mean, why?
Why would you not want to trade Gennard? You got Dallas Turner. This was the shit I was talking about. And I thought they were doing good.
This is the problem with Anthony Barr. We kept Anthony Barr too long. You know what I'm saying? Or when we had shoot, any of the linebackers we always keep them too damn long.
But I'm saying though, if you got Dallas Turner that play with Gennard playing, and people they said if I could get a second or a first, a lot of teams is calling in for him.
Get
Why would
him.
you trade the fucking player unless they trying to boost their shit up and get a first? I understand, but if they don't trade the fucking linebacker DN, whatever the fuck he is, they on bullshit.
Unless he's about to make like something big with his contract, like he about to super
He said
restructure.
he said
Yeah,
he said that Brian Flores move guarantee he wanted to keep. Fuck what Brian Flores want.
I
You
ain't worried about that.
You gonna get the players I give your ass, and you gonna play them players. We trying to build the fucking team up. And if I could get a second or a first for Gennard, you have to trade him. Down the turn to play that same position. And we got this motherfucker in the first round. When do he play? Like, that's crazy to me. That's some crazy work right there, dog. The Vikings still on bullshit.
No, I don't like that at all. Cause I'm like, bro, like even when Grenard was in, y'all, he what impact did he do other than pressure?
He
He
was
didn't
he
get there.
no he missed he did miss a lot of like
He
Gennard.
missed a lot of tackles, bro.
He
Like
did, but
sacks.
he served his purpose though, bro. Like he did what he did in year one. Year two, it is what it is. Dallas Turner's coming around. Now it's time to trade him and get some value back to make it like y'all are smart. Cause and effect. What's the deal? No, I just read the reports cause and effect. The Vikings don't really want to trade him. They
I don't
said
know what the Vikings really want to do. They're probably gonna wait till the last minute until the trade actually kicks off on Tuesday, and then we're gonna be lagging behind like always.
just like just like T Bass said, man. He said, I'm just saying, I'm sure he wanted to keep him. That's what happened when you had three people trying to run the show at the same time. I think the draft is gonna be a hell, man, I think the draft is gonna be a fucking shit show. And this is a prime example.
Right.
Like at pick 18, if that tight end for Oregon is there and Caleb Banks is there, who the fuck get that pick? Is they gonna flip heads or tails? Like who get the pick? Offense or defense? Because at this
The way
point,
all these these mocks is talking, they're saying that we're gonna get Dylan.
the safety,
Yeah.
we
Well,
better fucking not. I mean, you get a safety in the second, third round, gonna bring that same shit he gonna bring.
hey man, they keep calling that man Hitman 2.0, dog. You know that. You know how that go with us, man.
I think you give a fifth and you give me Gennard for 20. Bro, you a fifth. Man, get the Nathan. Go read a book, bro. We ain't taking no fifth for Gennard. People is offering the first and
Fifth?
I heard Dallas asking for Gennard. I don't know if that.
People, everybody needs pass rushes though. New
Yeah.
England, New England needs a pass rusher. Kansas City need a pass rusher. All these guys need pass rushers, bro.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati need a pass rusher bad.
And
They
the crazy
lost.
part about Gennard is he only getting paid 17 million. He not getting paid no 20 nothing.
Nah,
When is the contract up? What, another year or two or after this year?
I think he got two more years on his. I'll double check.
That's a good deal. To get Gennard for 2 years for a second round pick, and you know what he brings to the table, you trade his ass now. After Dory hit him in the ass. Defense will rank 5th this year, 28. Don't be surprised if an offense heavy draft. Man, fuck the number, T-Bad. That defense was not that damn good. Because I'm going to tell y'all this, and I hate to do this, man, because I like B4. Y'all know why the Viking defense was ranked so high and so good? Because other teams knew the Minnesota Vikings could not move the football or score no touchdown. That's why Seattle played us so vanilla. Because they know we can't score no touchdown. Even though we moving the football, they know Kevin O'Connor. is going to do what he do. He going to pass that ball. Like, damn. Having Van Kegel time so far, maybe this time. So I don't know, man. The Vikings have pissed me off with this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This shit
Van Ginkel. Yeah.
This shouldn't piss me off. I thought the Vikings about to do something sweet, like we about to get a first or a second for Gennard. You can't beat that, and we got a replacement in a building already. Nah, that's how they want to keep him, man.
I mean, it's not like Grenard is the catalyst of your defense. The catalyst is Van Ginkel and you know, old squarehead. Even though he ain't never healthy either.
Man, they bullshitting me. Colin, what's the deal?
What's going on?
What's going on, Joe? Not much, man. How y'all doing this evening?
Man,
another day, another Vikings off season.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, man. Them motherfuckers talking about keeping Gennard for another motherfucking year.
Why are you doing that? You trade him while he's got value.
Hey guys,
how you feel?
T-Bass, what's good?
So hey, let me ask you guys something. Looking at these draft boards and stuff, you know, I'm going to say the top, maybe the top 15 or whatever. There's a lot of tackles there. What if a tackle drops to that 18 spot that's a really good tackle, an offensive tackle?
Okay.
Would you be mad if they drafted him?
I wouldn't, cause that mean that. But T-Bass,
but
doing that, that's telling me you are going to trade Brian O'Neill before the trade deadline.
Well, I mean, you have O'Neill's replacement. I mean, yeah, maybe he sits here. All I'm saying is, are you guys good with going with that 18th pick, the best player available?
He better be one of them tackles. That's all I'll say.
It depends.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if the tackle is their best player available at 18, are you guys mad if they take him?
I wouldn't be though, but I ran look at the draft like that. I gotta ask y'all: is this a deep class for D tackles? Like, could we get a D tackle in the second round? A good one?
Yeah, Lee Hunter.
Yes.
We can probably get Lee Hunter in the second round if we wanted to.
Dominique Orange.
There's also the big kid from Florida State. He moved real good too.
Okay, so T-Bass, if they do that, I wouldn't be mad. If you can get that tackle, because that showed me he's gonna replace O'Neal. You double back and get a D tackle. In round 3, gotta be a fucking safety that can play off. Like, is a safety class deep?
Yes, very deep.
Okay, so
I might take a center. I might take a center in the 3rd round, though. I'd think about that because we need a center too.
I'm saying though, we ain't got no 4th though.
I mean, unless you think Jake Slaughter's going to fall into the 5th, I would probably take a center.
Oh, Jake.
Listen. I'm not.
Jake would be good.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want no 5th round safety back there starting week 1. I'm gonna be real.
Maybe you get a free agent.
Let me ask you guys something about the safety position. So I worked a lot on the weekends. Didn't see as much Viking football as I would like to. And I know there's a lot of complaints about the safeties. But what was like, you know, I'm hearing comments like I never heard Theo Jackson's name in 5 games announced. Is that always a bad thing?
Yes.
What was he being required to do? Cover the deep ball? I mean, if that's his first responsibility is to cover deep, you're not going to hear his name too much. No, it might not be a bad thing.
But T-Bass, but on the back end though, they would complete deep passes on us. And
Theo's getting smoked.
And when Theo was in coverage, he was getting smoked. Metellus, when he was in coverage,
I got you. I was just
I'm just saying, like,
saying, sometimes if you don't hear a guy's name, it's not necessarily a bad thing, especially.
Theo was bad. That motherfucker, he couldn't even tackle motherfuckers.
It's good if you're an offensive guard and your name isn't mentioned. It's not good if you're you're roaming free safety.
That's why T-Bass, I said we need to trade Gennard for that second round pick. So that way we can get the offensive tackle, we can get that center, we can get that defense lineman we want, and we can get that safety we need. We can get everything.
So hasn't Van Ginkel missed time both seasons so far?
Yeah, not as bad as last year. Last year was worse.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, does that factor into the equation with Gennard? I don't know.
Gennard and Van Ginkel play two different positions.
They play two different positions. Van Ginkel is a true linebacker.
Well, he's an outside, but he's more of a spy linebacker. I think Gennard is the pass rushing edge / outside linebacker. But Dallas Turner plays the same position. But Van Ginkel can do both, but he's more of a sneak. Like he's a different position.
Van Ginkel does do both though, but I think the problem is as far as what our defense, as far as making plays, Van Ginkel has been the guy. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, you still have Cashman though too. Don't forget we still got Blake Cashman. We still
that's my problem with Cashman. Cashman be hurt too.
Yeah, but
I get it.
But that's that's the thing. We need to draft and develop the linebackers to play behind these and Van Ginkels. Because when their time is up, we already had a replacement. Like Gennard. Gennard's time is up. We have a replacement in the building already.
Yeah.
Wilson.
I mean, I think linebacker is the most, like a true linebacker. That's one of the most underrated positions right now and undervalued positions in the NFL right now.
It's starting to get back up.
It is, but it was definitely devalued because they turned an outside linebacker into an edge rusher. Like, when did you ever hear the term edge rusher? For years, it was offensive line, or it was outside linebacker and defensive end. And edge is like a hybrid of both. So to me, like if you get more of those true tackling linebackers, true tackling safeties, I think if you can put more of a definition on that, I think you can kind of zero in on what you need to get.
Well, the problem is with the linebacker position is everybody's gone to this 4-2-5 thing because we're in the passing league now. You know what I mean? Not everybody's running the ball. Now that everybody's recently figured out, hey, we're going power now. Since you guys want to go light and have like these 5-6 DBs, we're just going to run the ball down your goddamn throat. So now I see the NFL going back to having 2 to 3 linebackers because, hey, at the end of the day, it's power football. NFL catch up. We start switching up again.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's some positions like linebacker and defensive tackle is that sack number is way too over exaggerated.
Yeah, interior defensive tackle specifically, yes. I agree.
It's like that's not the job to be sacking the quarterback.
Right.
I don't mind the sack.
Stop run.
What gets overbloated is the pressures. Like, okay, I mean, you got the pressure, but you ain't got there. Don't you getting paid for having 42, 52 pressures? I'm like, what?
But the pressure can turn into incompletions or fumbles or interceptions, though.
That's cool.
Or a big play. Or a positive play, though.
I'm not paying you extra for doing your job, is what I'm saying.
When you get to the playoffs, you need guys who can stop the run and guys who can run the ball, because when it's an inclement weather, you're not going to be able to throw it if you're playing outside in Baltimore or outside in New England or outside in Denver. You need to have a running game to go with that passing game, in particular a short passing game with a good tight end that can catch the short passes and a running back that can catch the ball in the backfield.
Well, we talk We talking about the wrong shit. Talking about running the football.
I just hear too
Thank
many
you.
instances when you're talking about a guy. I hear too many instances. People keep on throwing out that sack. He got this many sacks. Who cares? That's not his job.
I mean,
Right.
Myles Garrett led the NFL in sacks for the worst team in the league. Who cares?
Yeah, I feel bad for Myles Garrett, but I blame him. You shouldn't resign to the fucking Browns.
But like
Well,
Eric
I don't
Wilson,
blame him for getting that money. I don't blame him for getting that money though. He's getting paid a shit
Bro,
ton. So I don't blame
that's
him.
true though, Colin. If any team would have traded for Myles Garrett, they're gonna pay him the same money down there Cleveland gave him.
Well,
I mean, look what's about to happen
Garrett
with
to me is like a quality over quantity thing, though. Like I was talking to you a couple of shows ago about how, oh yeah, we got Javon Hargrave and Jonathan Allen. We got quantity, but you're paying what? What'd you pay the two of them? Like $42 million combined between the two of them for salary, something like that.
look
Yeah,
what's
So
about to
you get
happen.
You get Myles Garrett for 33. He does the job of two people anyways, and he's elite. And now all the other guys on defense or all the offensive people have to pay attention to him on top of having Van Ginkel and Dallas Turner. So
Look what's about to happen with Max.
when the Vikings signed both of those two guys, what was their strength that they talked about? What was their weakness? Their strength
they were
was
both banged up.
rushing the quarterback, and their weakness was stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we over-evaluate this rushing the passer.
Right.
And like you said, the game's going back to a power-style running game.
Mm-hmm. So you need a power running back, and you need a running back that can catch the ball in the backfield. That's why I said all along, go get Kenneth Gainwell. You've got the power guy in Mason, and Gainwell was like the wide receiver with the way that he's so good.
Stay employed now. I don't mind that.
Yeah, and he won't cost a fortune either. So
I like the other kid too, Algier. I think Algier can do some of the same stuff as well.
Well, Algier's more of a power guy.
What up, though?
Here's the thing too. On the offensive and defensive side of the ball, on the line, to get a guy that's good at both, stopping the run, rushing the passer, or run blocking and pass blocking, they're unicorns. Once team finds those guys, they're not going to give them up. You have to find those guys in free agency. That's well,
you have to find them in the draft. You really got to find them in the draft and develop them. That's what you got to do.
But to think you're going to get like a defensive tackle that's good at both in free agency is just not true. Teams don't let those guys go. They're unicorn. They're valuable. You have to find them through the draft. We put way too much emphasis on free agency. Like that's going to fix everything. We have to draft, and we have to have 2, 3, 4 successful draft years to build a quality team. Not this shit that's been going on the last 6, 7 years.
What's the definition of a good draft, though, is my question. Like everybody, I mean, it's unrealistic to say we had this draft, we drafted 9 guys, and all 9 guys start. Like that's not realistic.
So
I mean, would you say maybe say half of them work out?
I can tell you this, okay? A definition for me for a good draft / a bad draft is the 2021 draft. 4 third-round picks. I expect third-round picks to make the team and contribute, maybe even end up starting. 2021, we had 4 third-round picks. 3 of them were not even on the team the next year. So a successful draft for me is hitting in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round picks and getting these guys to contribute to the team, add depth, and some of them even eventually end up starting. We haven't done that for years. That's a successful draft.
Reichard's been it. Reichard to me has been it. And maybe Naylor. But I think they're probably, I mean, I've been all on board about trading Addison now, because again, you're not going to pay two guys huge money. No team has been successful doing that. Absolutely no team has been successful unless you draft well behind it and then you can let one guy go. I think Naylor would be an easier fit. He'd cost less.
I mean, what's your guys'
and then you draft the guy.
What do you guys expect from like a third, fourth, fifth round pick?
A third round pick, you need to
Push him to be a starter and depth.
Yeah, you should definitely be a borderline a starter.
All right, and fourth and fifth round pick make the team and add depth, right?
A fourth round pick, you still should do down there borderline third round pick to me.
When's the last time we've been doing this?
No. The Vikings don't, but I'm talking about how normal shit go.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, this is a major problem that's been out there for quite some time, and it's coming to roost now. We've had bad drafts for a long, long time. Not just Quasi. At the end of Spielman, we've had bad drafts. We've had bad drafts for about 6-7 years.
I would say for about 10.
Well, want to go back that far? Yeah, I mean, but it's coming home to roost. There hasn't been depth on this team for so long, and then everybody gets upset when a few injuries happen. That shit happens, dude. You have to have guys in place to step up.
You gotta understand too. I mean, as much as we talk about O'Neal and Darrisaw as being like these amazing tackle tandem,
they're not.
Look at the last 3 years. One of them or both of them have been hurt. Like you gotta have.
Darrisaw has never had a healthy season, and O'Neal got his fucking ass handed to him all year. Ever since his ACL, he hasn't been the same.
He's getting old also, yeah. I mean, he's getting old. And we've had nobody, I mean.
You've not drafted a succession plan. Like drafting Walter Rouse in the 6th round, that's not a succession plan. You got to look in the first 3 rounds and get depth. That's where you got to get it on the O-line and the D-line. To me, if I had the 18th pick for me this year, if I had the 18th pick, there's 3 guys I'd be looking at. It'd be Caleb Banks, Peter Woods, or Caden Proctor is there from Alabama. Those are the 3 guys I would be looking at that spot.
For me, a successful draft pick is extending him past his rookie contract.
Yeah,
that's true.
I agree.
Yep. That's a good. Yeah. That's good. I still remember in the Jefferson draft when we took Jefferson, or he fell to us. We had another first-round pick, and Antoine Winfield Jr. was sitting there at safety when we took Jeff Gladney. I was throwing stuff at the TV. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Winfield is playing in your backyard. Like, what are you doing? Well, just think of it. Thank God the year we drafted Jefferson, we weren't picking maybe 3 or 4 picks higher, or we probably would have fucked that up.
I mean, Jefferson was the easiest pick in that draft.
Bando?
Well, he fell to us, but if we were picking a little bit higher, we would have had a choice between some other guys. We probably would have fucked it up.
But I mean, we have to be really. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's look at the season and how close they actually were, even though they were grossly misused. We were 1 catch away from winning the division. That's not talked about enough.
It ain't though, but see, the problem is y'all keep on looking at the Bears game. Look at the Ravens game where we was up at halftime and we quit running the football and we threw the football the whole second half down there, and we lost.
O'Connell needs to adjust the way he does things.
It was coaching. Coaching doomed the Minnesota Vikings last year, bro. Y'all could talk about the quarterback play all y'all want. You could talk about the offensive line, the defense. It was coaching. If you know your offensive line is leaky, why you not running the football more?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing for me where the NFL is right now. Scheduling is everything because they know you're a mediocre team. The group of mediocre teams that don't really have a chance of winning a Super Bowl or competing for a Super Bowl, that mediocre group, that's schedule is so important of playing a fourth place schedule vice a first or second place schedule. That's why you see so many teams go to the playoffs every other year because they have a tough schedule, they don't go. And the next year they got an easy schedule, they go. Next year it's a tougher schedule, they don't. The consistent teams, the good teams, they go to the playoff back to back 2, 3, 4 times a year, or in a row because they're good teams. That's why I say I'm not going to ever get excited again about this Viking team until I see them consistently go to the playoffs for about 2, 3 straight years.
Well, you got to win, too. It's not so much getting to the playoffs. You got to win, too. The Vikings haven't won in the playoffs in a long time.
Well, why is that? Because they're not. It's that schedule thing. To play in a tough schedule, easy schedule, you have a good record, but you're not really a Super Bowl contending team. And then first round, you may play a team that has been to the playoffs for 3 straight years, even though they got a worse record for whatever reasons. They get their ass kicked because
we lost to Daniel Jones, for God's sake. That was our last playoff game. We lost to Daniel Jones, and we made Daniel Jones a lot of money with the Giants.
The last playoff game was the Rams.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rams. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But,
and look at the Rams.
Yeah.
Rams are constantly in the playoffs.
Well, I love the way the Rams draft. Because you got to remember something. Like, the Rams just traded a fortune for Trent McDuffie today, or the year yesterday. They traded a fortune for McDuffie. Here's what the Rams do that I wish the Vikings would do more of when it comes to drafting. Watch these guys play on the field instead of watching the combine. Like, exactly. if you looked at, if you were to turn back the clock and you go Jared Verse or Dallas Turner, because that's really what it came down to. You could have had one or the other. Jared Verse was playing on Florida State. He was like the main guy. I mean, it's not like Alabama where you got an All-American, high school All-American at every position, and you really have to stand out to stand out. And I'm not saying anything against Dallas Turner. I think he's progressing, and I think now they'll probably move on from Grenard. But Jared Verse, and you look at like Kyron Williams, you look at Durant, the D tackle, they're picking guys that performed in college on the field. They performed on the field, not, hey, he ran a 4.240.
Classic line by Mike Ditka one time when they asked him about the combine. He said, I don't give a shit what a guy looks like in his underwear posing.
In shorts and a t-shirt.
I watch game films. Exactly. I watch game films to look for players. He said,
I would take Dallas Turner over Jared Verse.
I wouldn't. I would take Jared Verse. I never understood.
I take Verse.
Me too. I never understood that, especially when we needed a D tackle.
No, then he was
more of a down DN than he was an outside linebacker. But we still needed that. We still needed that though.
They play 2 positions. They really play 2 different positions, and we run a completely different scheme.
Oh yeah, the scheme. You're right about the scheme.
But the scheme when Dallas Turner was drafted was Flores there yet, or was it?
Yeah, he was there.
Flores was there. Okay.
Well, I hope Turner works out because we gave up quite a bit for him, and not quite a bit, but we moved up in it.
We gave a decent amount. I mean, we gave up stupid money we gave up stupid draft picks for Thielen. I mean, that pissed me off when we did that. That was dumb.
Yeah, but what the Viking ownership is great for giving the fans what they want.
Yeah, that's what they want.
I didn't
want it.
Man, fuck Adam Thielen.
Most Viking fans wanted him back.
Yeah, they did.
But not for a third round pick or a fourth round pick.
Fans didn't care. Some Viking fans thought that was great.
Yeah, man. But
Well, I
gotta wrap
wasn't
this
one of
up,
the
man. I gotta
some.
go though, y'all.
Okay.
So, man, I appreciate y'all, Dale.
No, take it easy, Dale.
D Money. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. I will be live again. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will be live Wednesday during the whole free agency, man. We're gonna talk about where everybody is going, what's going on, man. But I appreciate y'all, man.
Go get me Kenneth Gainwell. I want Gainwell.
That won't be bad.
Take it
won't
easy,
be that
guys.
stupid either.
All right, fellas.
Have a good
All right,
night,
y'all
everybody.
be safe, man. Enjoy y'all weekend.
Take it easy.
For sure. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, man. And I appreciate everybody watching the live stream tonight. Y'all have a safe weekend. Be safe. And I will be live once again. Y'all know how I'm doing.